All right, this segment is sponsored by Trey Harrell Law. It's time for Trey Helps with our good friend, attorney Trey Harrell. Welcome back to the show, sir. How are you?
Good to see you, as always, yeah.
Before we get way into the conversation, because you and I could sit here and talk until lunchtime and past lunchtime about your law, what's going on. You've just received recently some 5-star ratings. Tell us about that, and congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. We got a great one. We got one that said, awesome lawyer, obviously Pelotons. And if people think that I'm not overweight, then I'll take it all day long, right? My wife is the one who loves the Peloton, but if someone wants to put that on our review, there you go. I don't know if that makes me a better lawyer, but maybe it does. Maybe being fit or caring about being fit matters.
Being fit.
Because I'm far from fit, but caring about being fit.
You're consciously more aware when you're more fit. You and I were talking because I told you, cause we live kind of in the same neighborhood. I was running by your house about 6:30 one morning, riding my bike. And I said, you weren't out? And he said, I was in the garage on the Peloton. I said, just knock on the door. I said, we'll get you out there.
After you get a review like that, you have to get on Peloton. It's probably my wife who wrote that review so that I start exercising more, right?
Is it common for your own insurance company to push back against covering your medical bills after an automobile accident? So if I was in an automobile accident and I have a certain insurance company and I was hurt, and there was some insurance bills so far as medical bills, would they want to be pushing back on that?
It is extremely common to push back. We were in a mediation yesterday with a very, very sweet lady who she had $38,000 in bills, and the insurance company only wanted to offer her $5,000. That's what and she started crying because she couldn't understand. She's been a client of this insurance company for years and years and years, and that's what they would offer her. Now we ended up recovering her $80,000, so she got made whole. But it's one of those that they pushed back on those bills and they treated their own client like just a number, like they didn't care. So much so that it brought her to tears. So she was much happier when we ended the mediation, but it brought her to tears at the beginning. And it's just pathetic that insurance companies do that.
You think she'll be changing insurance companies?
I think she has. I think she walked downstairs to Harrell Insurance right after that.
Good, absolutely great insurance brokers, as a matter of fact, right? Yes.
You got to love the fact that my dad is an insurance agent and I sue insurance companies. I guess that's the way I rebelled, right?
But it's all good. I want to be at Thanksgiving sometime.
There you go. Yeah, we do have some interesting conversations about it.
How do the medical bills get paid while someone is fighting an insurance company?
This is another trick insurance companies use whenever you're injured. You'll call on the phone and they'll say, hey, you need to go ahead and take this quick settlement because your bills are going to pile up if you don't handle it. Don't listen to that. When you retain a lawyer can work off of what's called a letter of protection with physicians. If your doctor will accept a letter of protection, you can treat, and then when the settlement comes or your case is resolved, you then pay the doctor. The doctor knows he's going to get paid. The doctor understands it. They understand that you're not going to overtreat because they'll talk with the lawyer about insurance coverage and make sure that everything's going to work out. And so don't fall for that. So your bills get paid when you're done treating if the process is handled appropriately.
Is it good if someone is in an automobile accident, they've got hospital bills? I think it's always good also to continue to keep in contact with the bill collector that's there. Say, listen, I've got an attorney that's handling. At least show that you are trying to do something instead of stalling.
Exactly. We even
they love to get a little aggravated at you.
They do, and they'll call. But we even do one better to prevent those calls and to slow down those letters. We send a letter to the bill collectors or the hospital saying, hey, look. We represent them. We understand what the bill is. We're not going to not pay you. We're not going to short you on your bill. You're going to get paid. But let us resolve this and let our client give our person some peace of mind. Because everybody understands it that way. And then it's just the insurance company that's the one who's holding it up most of the time.
Let's talk about how you get paid. Now, what is a contingency fee?
A contingency fee, a lot of people, on TV, lawyer bills. That's not how it works in my office. And probably a lot of other offices who do plaintiff's work, but particularly in my office, the way that we get paid is when you get paid. We get a percentage of what we recover, depending on when we recover in the process, and it's all laid out in an agreement. And we talk it through, and you just give me a call, and I'm happy to talk it through with you beforehand. But we only get paid when you get paid, and typically I don't put any more money in my pocket than I put in the client's pocket, even after the bills have been paid. My goal is to make sure that the client gets made whole and that the client is happy and that the client can move on with their life afterwards. And I don't even feel like I'm calling them a client because that's an attorney-client relationship, but the individual. An insurance company might look at somebody as just a number, but to me, these people are individuals. They've been injured, they've been hurt, and they just want to get better and want to get through this because they've never dealt with this before. So I don't have some convoluted payment scheme where you got to pay me hourly. You just pay me when this is said and done.
Yeah, fantastic. That's why you have only 5-star reviews.
There you go. Appreciate it.
We're back with more Lowcountry Live right after this. Thank you, Trey.